Hello friends! Sometimes things that happen in our world don't have a logical explanation. I won't list them all, but children born very late in life should probably be included. As of today, the oldest woman to ever give birth is an Indian woman who was already 70 years old when her baby was born. But our story today won't be about her, but rather a completely different person. A great mother who, in addition to having given birth at 66, had to endure many unpleasant situations along the way. She had to deal with the unflattering opinions of others and to fight against all those who told her that it was simply impossible. Pictures of this elderly mother and her child instantly spread on the internet, stirring up emotions in millions of people. And today we'll get to see how this story continued and how this family's life turned out many years later. This woman's name is Adriana Iliescu, and she did give birth to a baby late in life. It just so happened that Adriana was lonely all her life, but like most women, she dreamed of having a child, of getting to be someone's mother. Adriana's life was full of wonderful moments, but becoming a mother wasn't one of them. The years went by and she realized that she would probably never get to be a mother. But one day, when she was already 65 years old, she found out that fate had decided to give her a chance after all. She was pregnant. Given the woman's age, she was immediately told that her body wouldn't be able to handle the pregnancy, and even during the pregnancy, she often had to listen to people telling her that she should get an abortion. Everyone, every single person, from relatives to people she barely knew, all told her one thing, that she shouldn't keep this baby. It turned out, however, that Adriana didn't want to get an abortion and didn't even want to think about it. She told the doctors that she was definitely keeping this child, and no matter how hard they tried to discourage her, the woman didn't change her decision. Thus, in 2005, a tiny girl was born. Adriana did give birth to a completely healthy child without any complications. As you probably already understood, this event marked the beginning of a new stage in her life. The woman didn't have it easy, as she had to raise her daughter on her own. And in order to be able to provide for herself and the baby, Adriana had to work, and all this being 66 years old. Moreover, the child required care, long and frequent visits to the doctor, sleepless nights. Not every young woman can handle this kind of pressure. But Adriana didn't give up and didn't regret her decision for a second. The old lady surrounded her baby with care and attention, and that's despite having almost no free time at all. The girl was growing up cheerful and didn't even suspect that her mother was different from other mothers in any way. That was until kindergarten. Friends began to ask about her grandmother, the one who always came to pick her up. To be honest, it wasn't all that unexpected that everyone would assume that Adriana was the girl's grandmother, as almost her entire body was covered in wrinkles due to her age. Everyone was surprised by such an adult mother, but the girl didn't care. She just loved her mom and believed that she was the best, and thus she grew up like all the other children. She never felt deprived of anything. It was the same at the school. People assumed that Adriana was the grandmother and were very surprised to learn that she was actually her mother. But they were also very understanding. At least the girl never complained of being bullied because of her mother's age. Moreover, many of her classmates, parents, and teachers even admired how active Adriana was, as she was always involved in her daughter's school matters at the age difference because parents didn't seem to be a problem at all. Many of you probably might think that 66 years is too big of an age difference between a daughter and her mother. But looking at the cheerful pictures of these two, you'll realize that it isn't true at all. Adriana was able to become not only her daughter's best friend, always supportive and understanding, but also a good mother. At the age of 75, she had to master the internet and many other new things, and by the age of 80, she could easily hold her own in a conversation with the younger generation. Sure, she had to study a lot, but Adriana says it only makes me feel younger. Sometimes I get so interested in certain things that I completely forget that I'm already on my 9th decade. 15 years have passed since my daughter was born, and the girl is very beautiful today. She's healthier than many of her peers. She's cheerful, active, and also very sweet. Many people notice that she looks a lot like the younger version of her mother, and looking at the photo, you know what? That's true. Even in her teen years, the daughter isn't ashamed of having an elderly parent, and she still spends a lot of time with her mother because she understands that she's her closest and most dear person in the whole world. Meanwhile, Adriana dreams to see the day when her baby gets married. Then she could be at peace. Since, as you know, her mother is already 81 years old, now let's hope that her dreams come true, and she won't just get to marry off her only daughter, but she'll also get to meet her grandchildren. Nature's miracles can be truly surprising sometimes. It would seem that having children at over 60 years old is way too late, but Adriana proved that nothing's impossible. Of course, many people condemn the woman, saying that at this age she risks leaving her daughter without parents early in life. But Adriana still enjoys each day of her life and doesn't pay attention to anyone's opinions. So, that's the story. How do you personally feel about this situation? Did you like the story? Let us know in the comments. And that's it for today. Don't forget to rate the video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.